Welcome back to Extra Holiday Games. I'm Extra Holiday, and yeah, we're back here again. I wonder how many episodes I've started in this palace, or on the continue screen. Because it seems like a lot. Well, mostly because I tend to often end episodes on game overs a lot of the time, but you know, it's fine. We're moving on. Yeah, I was talking last time about how one of my players in the campaign that I'm currently running is playing a bit suboptimally, and he's not the only one. I would like to point that out. There are pretty much everyone in his party is not making optimal moves. In fact, I was very confused and amused when so the most recent fight they had, I told you about either last episode or the episode before. They were fighting owl bears, that came and attacked them as they were gathering wood to help rebuild a brothel that had been broken down during their last fight. Well, not fully broken down, but, damaged, at least. And the town needed lumber to rebuild it, and the party was kind enough to oblige. So, they gathered their wood, and as they were leaving, they were trying to... Or they ended up getting accosted by some owl bears whose territory they were in. Ow. So, yeah, they fought the owl bears, and I found it really funny because there was an NPC with them, specifically the one that asked them to help. He himself was a ranger, so yeah, he was gonna... He was there, and he was capable of fighting and stuff, and, as is normally the case with NPCs, I was controlling him. And so, on his turn, right, because he's a ranger, and, typical ranger uses bow, he was, firing his bow. Firstly, he... Maybe this is kind of what set off the vicious mockery, of this man. But, he rolled a nat 1 on his first attack. And then he backed up. And I can't fathom why this is, but this surprised my players that he was backing up. I guess they thought he was running away? But I guess because they don't know that a longbow has a range of, I believe, 120 feet. So, you don't have to stand right next to the enemy to shoot them, which is kind of what the party's ranger was doing. He was 30 feet from the owlbear's tops. So effectively, how I was playing the NPC ranger was oh yes, I'm going to keep my distance as much as possible because I don't want them to run at me and attack me. Because, I'm not built to tank, basically, even though rangers are pretty decent tanks. They're off tanks, basically. But yeah, it's funny because they were very confused as to why he was backing up, and it made perfect sense to me. So I'm yeah, no, I've got 120 feet of range. Why would I want to be right within, walking distance of an owl bear? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's just amusing, I chalk it up to them just the players not knowing or thinking about their abilities as much as I have. So New players do newbie things. Alright, and you know, there are... I can think of some reasons why Jackal, the ranger, the NPC ranger in that fight, wouldn't want to back up. You know, like maybe like if he wants to stay in range for a cure wounds or something, he could, you know, but then you could still back out of the owlbear's range and still be within range of your party, or at least the members who are in the back. Yeah, that's one thing the current party does not really take advantage of much, and you know, maybe things are different now. This episode is being recorded shortly a couple days before a session, but will come out after that session, so maybe they'll figure it out in this next session. But like, one thing that they haven't been taking advantage of so far is just their movement. They can positioning themselves in a spot where they're not going to get, where they're in the least danger, basically, while still being able to effectively fight whatever they're fighting. And it kind of also got me thinking, like, one thing that Arcadum likes to do with his players, and I think is probably a good idea for me to do as well, but might be slightly harder for me, is that he likes to challenge his players. And in challenging his players, he does so in a way that... Okay, bud. He does so in a way that basically makes it so they have to think about, you know, their abilities, their resources, and how to use them. And I haven't really done that with my players just yet. I definitely feel like, that's something I should do, but I'm not. I'm kind of still trying to figure out how. Oh God. Just trying to. Ow. Okay. Still trying. Ow. Still trying to figure out how to balance fights in this game. I did mention, I think it was in Minecraft, that I can't really just rely on the typical CR system, you know, the challenge rating system that is standard in the book, because my players, or their characters anyway, are significantly stronger than characters normally are, so I am I don't know, I'm in a weird spot. I really have to figure out how to get them, how to tailor fights in such a way that they are challenging but not, you know, not TPKs, because I don't want to kill my party, right? I don't want to give them a fight that's impossible for them to beat. I did give them a fight that was pretty much impossible for them to beat alone, but they weren't alone, so. Okay, I don't believe I have the... Yeah, I don't have enough magic for shield, so I'm just gonna have to get good on this one. Stop stabbing low! Oh, yep, definitely got good there. Alright, anyway. Now I have magic again. That part's good. Okay. Yep. Got shield ready. Just gonna cast it preemptively. Hey guys. Hit. 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 Ow. Hit. Okay. Ow. Ow. Ah. When he switches it up with the one low. Ow. Ow. Can you just die, please? Please? There we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still working on balancing things. Figuring out, because basically any fight where I actually used CR to determine, you know, how easy or hard of a time they would have had, has been too easy. And then fights where I didn't do that were too hard. Well, maybe too hard. Not necessarily. But yeah, I don't know. Still figuring it out. I really hope there's another enemy after this Iron Knuckle, because I'm pretty sure these guys give 100 experience. And that means I'll be 4 experience away, from a level. Ow, stop. Stop killing me. You know it's your job and all, but stop. Ow. Ugh. Yes, level. You know what? I'll take magic up. Yeah, that's fine. We could actually use more magic, especially right now, because I could use a life spell. Oh yeah, this is the boss. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna use life, and I think the cost does go down when you upgrade magic. All right, and then we've still got enough for shield, so let's go ahead and do that preemptively. Hello. Ow. Oh. Okay. Okay, I don't know that I can block it while I am while I'm close to him. I think I have to stay at range. Can I? How do I actually hurt you though? Did it once. Okay, I have to hit him in the head. That is weird. Ow. Okay, guys, you need to calm down. Also, you're kind of backing me in a corner here, and I don't like that. Ow. Okay. Ow. Okay, shouldn't have jumped there. Okay, was that my last life? That was my last life. Great. Okay, well, this boss actually doesn't seem that hard, so I'm not too upset. And we managed to get a level before we died, so that's cool. All right. What was I talking about? I think I was talking about encounters in D&D. Yeah, I don't know that I had any more to say other than, yeah, I'm still working on figuring out difficulty and how that works in this game. I know one thing I did for the first encounter that I haven't done, or not the first encounter they had, but one of the first encounters they had. One thing I did that I haven't done since, and could maybe benefit from doing again, is I actually calculated various things about the party, like the their damage per round number, and which is how much damage they could do in a round if they were to blow all their resources, and how much they would do if they didn't blow all their resources, and also the amount of the total amount of hit points they have, and factoring in what defensive abilities they have, and using that all to determine damn it, dick, to determine how a fight should go, how to make the fight easier, difficult, and interestingly, that fight that I did determine all that stuff for, that I calculated all that for, that fight also ended up being one that was pretty easy for them. So maybe didn't do it right, but that is something that I feel can be useful to me in the future. If I can just figure out exactly how it goes. What? I got a me. I'm guessing that's a life. Oh, can't check. Here. I can check there. Okay. Alright. Alright, cool. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I've tried using numbers, and that didn't work. I mean, it probably also doesn't help that I also used CR too for that encounter, which, you know, as I established, probably wasn't the best method given the stats that my players or characters have. My player characters. There you go. Given their stats, it doesn't really make sense to use CR, but and then not only did I use CR, but then I also nerfed the creature because I wanted to introduce a unique mechanic that just straight up made it weaker. Because one thing I was really concerned about in that fight, level 1 characters are very fragile. Like, a sorcerer, which there was a sorcerer and is a sorcerer in the party. A sorcerer at level 1 has 6 plus their constitution modifier health. And their constitution modifier can be anywhere from, 2 or 0 to 5, basically. The sorcerer in our party has, I think, +1? Yeah. So 7 health is what he had at level 1. And the creature that I chose for them to fight in one attack could deal 1d8 plus 2, I think? Or 1d8 plus 3? So basically what I'm saying is, our sorcerer could have easily been one-shot if he got hit. But nobody got hit. Or none of the player characters got hit in that fight. So they didn't actually get to see how much damage the guy could do. Which, yeah, would have been enough to one-shot at least 2 of the 4 of them. I say 4, I was playing one of them because we had a player drop out after the first session. That sucks. And yes, the me that I picked up was an extra life. Okay. But yeah. We had a player drop out after the first session, which is fine. I specifically, when we had our first session, we were specifically having it under the pretense that people might... that it was basically supposed to be a one-shot. And it didn't end up being that. We didn't get to the point that I was trying to get to by night's end, but stop. But yeah, yeah, it wasn't unprecedented to have a player drop out, and it's fine. You know, we're not holding anything against that guy. I do hope that he chooses to play again in the future, though. It's just that there are some practical things in the way, and I don't. Maybe he didn't actually want to play. I don't know. Getting hit, losing all my magic. That's fun. Anyway, yeah, we have I don't know. I think everyone who's playing now is enjoying themselves enough that they want to stay, so that's good. Now, stop. Man, these iron knuckles really are just the hardest enemies in the game. So far, anyway. Got him. Okay. Hello, skeleton. Ow, I shouldn't have gone all the way into the room. Yeah, I can't block that. I straight up can't block that. I have to dodge it, which is not always reliable. Boop. Now, in that first big encounter, I use in quotes, in that first encounter that they had that ended up being too easy, I half anticipated that their next encounter which was not necessarily meant to be a combat encounter, would end up being a combat encounter. That was when they released the lady from the box. And I half expected them to actually try and fight her. Basically, I expected them to either try and fight her or try and seduce her, and they kind of did neither, which was a surprise to me. They kind of just like let her walk out, and I was like, all right, cool, I guess. I don't think she'd mind, but yeah, no, it was interesting, right? I mean, I thought they were gonna fight her, or I thought they were gonna, to be crude, F her. But nah, it's just they just didn't do it. That's fine. Like, that's an option. You always have the option to do nothing. But it was unexpected, is all I'm saying. That's probably I feel like that's probably the biggest surprise they've thrown at me so far. I'm still expecting more, but more surprises, that is. Stop. Okay, well, that's one way of stopping. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll have to see how they surprise me in the future, you know? Because I'm sure it will happen again. Yeah, okay. Am I actually getting better at fighting these things? I honestly can't tell, because it doesn't really seem like it. Okay. Shield. Yep. Good to go. Ow. Okay, that's one way to do it. This guy's got 2 helmets. It's kind of weird. Yeah. Okay. Ow. Okay. Alright. Okay, I really don't like when he starts boxing me in the corner like that, because the only way for me to get over him is to use jump, which uses a bunch of magic. I guess I'm not really using my magic that much, aside from that, except for now that I have full magic, I can use shield and then heal if I need to. Ow. Stop! Stop hitting me without letting me hit you. Ow, okay, well, definitely thought I was gonna hit him there. Okay, there we go. This feels like a fight. Ow, that might be better to just get done as quickly as possible. Wow, I'm actually surprised I didn't get hit there. Alright, one more hit and then I'm gonna heal. As in, getting hit one more time. Yeah. Or I just win the fight. That's also possible. Key! Cool. Alright, well, that was fun. Beat the temple. Cool. Now where do we go? Because, oh, yeah, that's right, you just get a level after that. Yeah, I'll take more life. But yeah, we didn't really... Oh, that's just gone now. Okay. We didn't really get any items that'll help us progress, I don't think. So I guess we'll have to figure out where to go next time. But, as for this episode, that's a wrap. temple just turned into mountains.